everybody. Hello. Welcome back to another cozy coffee conversation. Pliers. Hi, EP. Have fun streaming. Okay. Well, have a pleasant sleep. Hello, Metallic. Thank you for the bongos. Hello. Hello, Vix. Hello, Sophie? Where's the Bitcraft conversation? I know, right? Well, we're not going to talk about how I may or may not have Bitcraft up on my screen, but I'm not streaming it. I may have been playing a little bit of it leading up to now. You got me at a good time. The tiredness wearing off. It's past 10. Well, wake up! Time for you to wake up! Oh my goodness. I'm a little late today, you probably noticed. But I'm here now. I had to eat. You don't want me to starve, do you? No. I decided to eat. It's after 10 p.m. of course. I'm waking up now. Oh, do you like a very nocturnal kind of schedule? 10 p.m.'s kind of late. Eating is important, it's true. If I don't eat, then I can't stream. I think we... Didn't we skip last week's? Pretty sure we did. So, it's been a while since we had one of these type of streams. A nocturnal circadian. Hey, there you go. I won't judge. I'm a vampire. Far be it for me to judge someone on having a more nocturnal sleep cycle. You know something? I was thinking about the settlement that I have in Bitcraft. I'd like to give it a proper name. Like, Sokar Sanctuary is fine for now, but that's not really a good name for like a city. It's gonna grow. So maybe today I will brainstorm some names. Solaria. Welcome to Solaria. But yeah, I was trying to think of like a name that might be powerful and grand and, you know, it's something that says pride, you know? I want it to be something that we're proud of, something we built together. We'll chat more when I'm home, which I'm not. Okay. Be safe. Get home safe. I'll be here. The royal city of Solaria. What's your fans called? The fan names work at the Emberlings. And that's why I was thinking about maybe a name that has Ember in it, perhaps. I don't know. Ever wondered how are they gonna handle the PvP? I don't think they're going to have PvP. The game kind of is all about working together to get things done. But who knows? If they ever did anything like that, it would probably be a lot more... It'd probably be instanced, I imagine. Gay Town. That's a bit on the nose. Welcome to Gay Town. No. was thinking maybe, let me look it up to make sure. Right. I was thinking about calling it Exaltus. Exaltus. It's a Latin word that means exalted or praised. Doesn't that sound dignified? And then like I really want, okay, in my imagination, I just like think about having a town square that has like fountains and statues. I just really want it to be very, like a very ornamental, decorative kind of settlement. Because there's a lot of settlements in this game that are just like built in grids and they're very practical. That's not my style, honey. I want it to be ostentatious and it doesn't make sense. It's just beautiful. That's my style. But yeah, I was thinking about that. I think that'd be a really cool name for a town. I wonder if we can actually make the statues. I think we can. If I recall, we went and visited some other player cities and they had stuff like that. I'm Googling. Googly boogly. What was I thinking of? Right, so my idea for a city name is the Latin word exaltus. Because Latin's cool, but also it basically means exalted or praised, elevated. It's where we get the root word exalt from. And I thought it'd be perfect for the vision that I have for this settlement, because I want it to have fountains and statues and gardens. Eventually. Yeah. Exaltus. Welcome to the lavish, beautiful city of Exaltus. We'll have like very like huge banners like out on these walls and it'll be beautiful. It'll be wonderful. Very lavish. The city of a demon prince, you know? Ego driven. It's like you know, my favorite city in all of World of Warcraft is Silver Moon City. It's where the Blood Elves reside. And they kind of have that style going on for them too. Like, everything is just beautiful and there's gardens and fountains and statues everywhere. Like long flowing tapestries and banners. That's what I want. I wonder if you can build a castle in this game. I'm sure if you can, it would take a lot of effort. I want fancy. I deserve fancy. Founding a fortress. What is this? Ooh, there are gilded pavings. Right, we looked into them the other day. The Principality of Tenebrae. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe, maybe. Doesn't that mean like darkness? Ooh. If only. If only they had like, I don't know if they have cosmetics for making a spooky, like evil looking kind of gothic architecture. Oh, I wish. I don't think they do. Otherwise, I think that would work. I think this game's too bright and colorful for that kind of vibe. So I have to lean more into my other side. I have to lean more into my... What's the word? I don't know. Vivacity. My, the charm. Yeah. We have to make something that's charming and beautiful. From Snow Fox side, I'm a jackal. Jackal demon. Like Anubis. You think I'm a Snow Fox? No. I do know of a VTuber who is a Snow Fox though. He's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. Well, I think he's actually a Fennec Fox. That's not the same thing, is it? Hold on, time to Google. There's so many kinds of foxes. Oh, the Fennec foxes are small. 2 to 3 pounds. And massive ears for cooling. Arctic foxes are larger. 6 to 24 pounds. With thick fur and small ears. Autocorrect really screwed you over for a little bit there, didn't it? My avatar is a Spirit messenger. Ah. A spirit fox. Socrates! Hello! Hi, Dot. Indeed, it is I. I'm totally not driving. You better not be texting and driving. Honey. Hello Eurydice. Hi. Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. We're just hanging out on this fantastic Femboy Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Oh, remember that song? So, when I was in high school, our principal would play that song every Friday. It was really annoying. We'd play it over the intercom. It's already Saturday for you? Yeah, I know I've got a bunch of Imberlings on the other side of the pond. It's already Saturday for you guys. Happy Saturday. What is this message? Vix, what if Sokar just appeared from your window, threw chicken nuggets, and then drove his plastic bulletproof refrigerator out of there? What? That's ridiculous. You think that would be my vehicle of choice? I mean, it would be nice to have food on the go. But, oh my goodness. What if? What is that emote? Is it like a little puppy? That's adorable. Aww. Bark, bark. Woof, woof. Yeah, I sometimes forget about the time zones. I know there's people who are like a full, probably 6 hours ahead of me. Or more. I'm kind of in between because I'm in the central time zone. I'm in between the oceans. North America. Yes. The what if thing you stole from TikTok. Don't steal. That's bad. No stealing. Guys, how would you feel about an ASMR redeem? I was thinking about redeems. Basically, I'd whisper talk for a while. That's all it would be. Redeem Sokar moan? No. Okay, no. Not that. Oh my goodness. Your voice is ASMR already? Well, I had to make it even more. I have to talk very softly, quietly. Or maybe I could change my voice. I'm trying to think of like stuff that I could do that would be unique to my channel. It wouldn't just be... You know what I mean? Stuff that only I can do. I can talk like Yoda, for the next 10 minutes. What, did Jack spear from your wall, left you a gift, and then flew out through the ceiling? I don't know. I guess you say thank you. You say, I preach. Big preach. Yeah, you send him on his way. Deep voiced. Let's see, how deep can I make my voice? Let's see how deep I could go. I could go really low. Oh, no. This is about as low as I could go. That's how low I can go with my voice. I wonder how high I can go. I can't go too high. My range is a lot lower than it used to be. My voice starts to crack. That's it. Back in my day, I used to be able to sing so much higher. And then, around 1819, I started to develop acid reflux. It wasn't so bad at first. But then over the years, into my 20s, started to get a little scratchy. Oh no. Oh no. But you know what? It's made my voice perfect for a different purpose, I guess, now. Just scream really loud, might be able to go high pitch. I don't want to do that. Who's screaming? Who could that be? What's happening? It's just a crazy man. Crazy VTuber screaming to himself. I wonder how many VTubers get the police call on them for being loud. There's some loud VTubers out there. Oh my goodness. Did you guys hear about the latest VTuber drama? Well, I guess drama for some people who care. Bum, bum, bum. Probably depends on where they're streaming from too. Probably. Never heard of it. I guess the Holostars talents are having like all their merch and events and everything slashed and cancelled. Well, that's what happens when you're corporate. When you're a corporate VTuber, you are at the whims of the powers that be. And I don't know, I've been intrigued by all the sort of surrounding discussions about VTubing and merch and all of that. You did see something related to it? Yeah. It's kind of making the rounds today. Of course, I wish those guys all the best in however they move forward from everything, but some of those practices are unsustainable at the end of the day. It's difficult. I've always wanted like merch for myself, but I think too many people base their success on that kind of stuff. It's really kind of a one-time thing though. I was talking with Annie a bit about this because, like, you know, the people put their orders in, they get the merch, and then it's like, okay, that's a one-time purchase. That's a get-rich-quick thing. How do you have a business model that is based on that? Just keep making merch in perpetuity? That's gotta get expensive. Especially these days. It's cool. It's definitely cool, but like... I know there's a lot. Some of them like higher up, you know, talents also have access to like the ability to do like these VR, like 3D model performances and things. To be able to host all the infrastructure for that to happen, you know, that's like one more expense. Making a business out of that kind of stuff is rough on the long term. It's one of those things that I think is like kind of a fun little indulgence every now and again, but I don't know. I think more of us should focus on being content creators than VTubers. There's way too many talented people out there to base their success off of material things, you know. Maybe it's like an artsy-fartsy stance to take, but the vibes are changing. VTubing as a whole has just been like constantly evolving. Like it began as it began with like idol culture and, you know, people singing up on stage and having this kind of celebrity status with it. It's changed a lot. And I think there's still like echoes of that. And it's difficult to like force to make that work, especially like in an environment where there may not be enough demand as well. I think it's a lot more popular like over in Japan. Had to try and make that model work somewhere like here in the US. Good luck with that. I've come to value my independence quite a bit. But you know what? I've also seen so many other fellow VTubers in the space who feel like they're not doing enough because they compare themselves constantly to these to you know, other talents that are doing all these things, all these big projects and things, and they feel like they're not growing enough and all that. And I think it's an unhealthy mentality. There's just a lot there that needs to be unpacked. It's easier said than done, you know? But just because of what VTubing is and where it came from and where it had its roots, it's difficult to deprogram from that mindset. I compare myself, but I also know I'm PNG. VTubing may make the difference. I don't know. I mean, you're still an animated, not face showing, OC having. we have our commonalities. There's a lot more, like, we really dress ourselves up a bit, I guess. VTubers especially. I'm not though, am I? Animated? I'm a static picture. You're a picture that turns on and off. You're 2 frames of animation. 4 frames, fuck you. 4 frames of animation. Yeah. I think the point I'm trying to make though is like, when you see things like this happen in the space, it's important to understand that like, it can happen to anyone. Whether you have 100 followers or 1 million, like, your value should not be put in the fancy things. Like, make you feel really bad if that's where you put your worth. You have to go through life with some degree of humility to keep you in check. Only if you ever look back, it's to compare your, it's to see how far you've come. And if you compare yourself to anyone, it should be who you were yesterday. I think that's the best way to be able to like have that hybrid of ambition and humility. You gotta take care of your mental health. Anywho, I'm off. Finished work. But you know what? I might go online and play BioShock. Ooh, Annie's been playing BioShock. That is a good one. Hello, Fergo Pops. Humility. We need to think I'm famous first. My anxiety would go, not enough. You can do more. Yes, yes. That's the other thing. It's like the idea of fame. How famous do you have to be before you become famous? It's not like there's a hard rule about that. It's all subjective. Not that there's anything wrong with pursuing more. There's certainly not, but you just have to, in pursuing more, remember what you had. Because you can lose it all. You can lose it all. Over 100K. Hello, Gabe. Have I said hi yet? If I have I been noticed? You know what? You didn't say hi. You said beep boop. I can't remember if I said hello, if I responded to beep boop. I streamed it once, then played offline, so I'm happy to play it online. I mean, I have a 16K in another TikTok account, and I'm still invisible. Ah. It's crazy. I think the numbers are so inflated over there. That's just my personal opinion. And TikTok is like the only platform that is like everything is in the thousands, and then they make you feel so important, but then it's like, I don't know if it's really that much. But it's also like very, their whole thing over there is like short form content kind of stuff, right? I don't know. I will probably never deal with that platform. Personally. Then hi, notice me. You already have. I have noticed you. Can't believe Vamps ignores Gabe and what do you I don't even know who you're talking about. How can I ignore who I do not know? How can one ignore that which one does not know? I don't keep up with the TikToks, okay? Oh. Oh, you mean Gabe, like from our community. I thought you were talking about someone else. There's not an N in their name, unless it was a typo. I would never ignore Gabe. I would never ignore any of you, unless you gave me reason. Unless you were being truly obnoxious, then maybe. I thought you were talking about our Lord and Savior Gabe Newell. Oh, that's the other Gabe in. That's the only Gabe in I could think of. And then I was trying to think, like, how does that relate to TikTok? Oh my god. Thank you for the bongos. Bongo bongos on my head. We love Bongo Cat. Oh, honey. Okay. But yeah, I was thinking of naming the city and then potentially making a channel on the Discord and really focusing on this thing because it's I love it. Big craft. It's great. I love it so much. It's been nice to have it. Kind of appeared in my life at just the right time. This past month has been kind of, I don't know. This past month has been kind of blah. Bleh. Not much going on. I find myself bored most of the time. And now I have something to do with my time. I can just big craft. Did you know Vamps? Snoy, I'm assuming you mean Sony, decided to remove any PC references from their console? Why? All for the 1K PlayStation 5 Pro. The Pro. How much more pro could you be? Excuse me. The PlayStation 5 is already pretty high performing, you know? I think we've reached a state of technology that any future advancements would be minimal. I think we've maxed out our tech tree as a species. Oh, in terms of video games anyway. Ugh. The PlayStation 5 Pro. Let's look at it. Oh my god, it is $900. You were close. Only rich people can afford this. Is this the era that we live in now? How much is the regular one? Looks like it's going for $400. Oh. I could not imagine paying $900 for a console though. Oh my goodness. That's insane. That's actually crazy. I would be curious how well that sells for them. I don't know. We're gonna get to a point where like game consoles are gonna be like cars. You're gonna like have to put in like down payments and pay with interest and because it'll be just so ludicrously high. Pick out a loan to buy the PlayStation 69. It's a lot of paperwork for a brand new car. Yeah. Can I pay full money? You can try. You can try, but they will try everything they can to get you to not. But no, don't you want to sign up for this? Don't you want to sign up for that? Come on. If you do this, you get this. If you believe hard enough, wish, I wish. How did it go? Hold on, I have to look it up. I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in a land apart. Dragon tales, dragon tales. I watched that show when I was a kid. PBS, the Public Broadcasting System. They had some good shows. Is it the dragon cartoon with Jake Dragon? What? Jake Dragon. I don't remember the last name. I don't remember a character named Jake. No. You're probably thinking of American Dragon Jake Long, huh? That's what you're thinking of. Sokar, the song you started using for intro stream, I think it was Good Days by Kakaida. What? I don't know about that. I don't think I've ever... I don't think I have done that, maybe, but I don't know. Let's see. You got a stroke spelling it. Oh no. Oh, wait. Are you talking about the song Cicada by Good Kid? Is that what you meant? Yeah. I don't use that for every stream intro. That was just like a one-off. That's a good one though. I could be, I suppose, someone you should get to know. I do like it. It showed up in your music playlist. It's a good one. It's like a really nice love song. You know how I discovered Good Kid? I discovered it through my first VTuber, Shoto. He would use Good Kid in his intros all the time. That's how I discovered that band. He had some others he would use too. Very good musical taste. Yeah, it was like back in... It was like 2022? Oh. I had some other name ideas for our settlement. Like, oh, I wonder if you can build in the air. But if we could like get like towers and stuff, we could call it Skybreak. Also, for some reason, I wrote down Inaris/Inaros. I don't know what those mean. They're probably Greek for something. Why did I write those down? What does it mean? Hello, Orchid. Hi. Good to have you here. I don't know. I have like an obsession with words, names, and etymology. I'm always like, if I discover a new word or a new name I think is really cool, I have like this document in my phone. I immediately start like, okay, I gotta type it in. Take note of it. Inspiration strikes, you know, in the unlikeliest of places. Ithaca from Epic the Musical. What's this one? Netherwind. That's one. Illyria. Exodia. That sounds pretty cool. Ideas. But yeah, I don't want it to be Sokar Sanctuary. It sounds like it would get really weird. The bigger the settlement grows, like, it doesn't become a group effort. It's like, yes, this is mine. Yes, all you see belongs to Sokar. You built that house? No, you didn't. It's mine. How about Starland? Starland. That sounds like a theme park. Welcome to Starland. Wow! Woo! It is a theme park. Wait, actually. Of course. What if you named it after a Latin word? Right. Latin's cool. That's why I thought Exaltus would be really cool. What's ember in Latin? Let's find out. Why does it say bucket? I googled ember in Latin and it's like, it means bucket. Oh my god. Ancient Latin for fire is ignis. If that's what you were thinking. Ignis. Isn't that what Geralt of Rivia like shouts whenever he does hit that spell? Here, I thought you knew Latin. Well, I don't know ember. I know fire. I don't know ember. Hey, have you been sitting for the past hour or so? Well, it's time to get up off your ding darn butt cheeks right now. Because I told you, and because you love me, you will do it. Okay? Right? I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get up, have a stretch, maybe go make some hot apple cider. That sounds nice. and I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna run some ads on the Twitch side of the channel to support the channel. And that is the plan. I'll be back. Be good. Mwah. Hi, honey, hello. Hi, onion. I see you there peeking around the corner. Into eternal bliss. Are you on? Wait, are you on to something? Eternal bliss. What are synonyms for bliss? What's Latin for bliss? I don't like the way that sounds. No, not bucket. Bliss. Bliss. We call it Ignis Aeternum. Ooh, that's kind of a fun. Ah, I do like Aeternum. That's a fun word. It's a powerful, beautiful word. What's sanctuary in Latin? I believe it's not very different. Like sanctuaris or something like that. It was probably just like sanctus. Sanctuarium. That sounds like an aquarium. I don't like the way it sounds. Sanctus is just holy in general. Ah, right. Which I'm not. I'm unholy. And maybe I'm holy to you. Isn't that a song? Okay, but like... Bum, bum, bum. I'm deep in thought. Deep in thought. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, Listen. I want something that means either eternal love or like exalted forever. Okay? If I can get something like that, that's my jam. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Dun, dun. But then it's like how do you turn that into a city name without it sounding like, you know? It's a challenge. It's a grammatical challenge. Townsville. We just scrap all the edgy Latin and just welcome to Townsville. Townsville-opolis. It's calling him. A bit craft, it's always calling me. Stop calling, I don't wanna call anymore. Oh, no, it's talk anymore. That's what it is. Eternamore. Ah, mi amore. We would have like the fucking Spanish flamenco, come on. I admire how hard you're trying, Gabe. You're trying real hard. It sounds like a morgue. I need a dancing emote like that. There's a VTuber who has a dancing emote exactly like that, actually. And he has that as like his Discord server icon. I don't know if he changed it since then, but it really stood out. Oh, he changed it. Dun, 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 dun. A mortinum, it just looks like a morte, which is literally death in Portuguese. Memento mori. We'll just make an emo settlement. Oh, remember you will die every time you enter my settlement. Just a little reminder. That would actually be a fun thing to have, like if we ever like build a mock cemetery, we could just have like some kind of sign that just says Memento Mori. Dun, 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 dun. The Sokar Tenem. What does that translate to? I don't know why I feel my heartstrings tugged towards it. It's something with X in it, like EX, Excelsis. You know, like, Gothertum. Was that a word? What the hell does that mean? I don't know what you're talking about there. You made it up. I was like, Huh. Hmm. It translates to jackal demon something. Ah, of course. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. But it's something to think about, okay? We could do something with we could do something with blood, with sanguis. We could do something with darkness, tenebrae. We could do something with light, lux. We could do, you know, I don't know why I'm so hung up on it being Latin, but I just think it would be cool. Bum, bum. Something gothic, something word. No. Anyways, that is my current Umbra with an N. Ooh. Hmm. That could be confusing because there's like a faction to the south of us that has in it. Umbra. Yeah, I need to separate myself. Oh. Imbarnus. What's wrong, my lord? Tell us your day. I'm just brainstorming names for a fantasy city. That's all. My day's been okay. I woke up at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I got a cup of coffee and watched streamers and played Bitcraft for a little bit. The Sokarium, like Solarium, but Sokar. Onion sounds like a month. How do you even say it? Onion. Bum, 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 bum. It looks like cucumber. Whoa, that's a fancy one you came up with. Asteum ignatus. Ooh. What does that mean? Something with fire. Yes, you're cute. Did anyone say? Did anyone say that you were? I'm sure you are. But I don't recall saying this. It's supposed to be Astrum. Astrum. Oh god. The flaming stars. Starfire. Gaius Rambocus. Oh my god, that's not. That's not. Means happy natural phenomenon. You know what else I was thinking? We could call ourselves Vesper. Because we're facing the west. We have the perfect view of the sunset. Vesper means evening in Latin. We would be the city of the evening. That's kind of smart, right? Putting our geography into the, you know? And Lord, what was the Emberlings? Wait, before the Emberlings, what was the pre-concept names? Pre-concept names for what? For you guys? This is not the name of a city in the lore. This is just a name of the city in Bigcraft. I should specify for those who are just joining and are like, why is this man going through his entire lexicon of Latin knowledge? Hello, Trix. I'm doing great. I was trying to brainstorm a name for our settlement. I don't want it to just be Sokar Sanctuary. It's so generic. So I want it to be Latin. I've decided it's going to be Latin because Latin's cool and Latin's pretty, like me. Nox Astrum sounds very cringe. Mayhaps. I hope you're doing good, Tricks. I was online last night very briefly. I saw you chopping trees. Biggest dickus. Yeah, let's just name the settlement Biggest Dickus. And then like make a road that is, you know, a very suggestive shape that everyone can see on the map. Doing okay. I have an upset stomach. Oh no, I hope you feel better. Why do you have an upset stomach? What did you do? What did you eat? Like a Star Wars ship. No. A lot of spicy stuff, probably. Aw. I'm thankful I have resilience to spice. For me, it's dairy. That's what gives me upset tummy. I actually had a fajita today. A chicken fajita. Raw chicken gives you an upset tummy? Well, you know, that's probably salmonella. Generally would not advise eating your chicken raw. Nope. Don't be doing that. Oh, could you imagine? That's nasty. It would be so slimy and oh. Oh. No, thank you. Gross. Okay, I want to make like a little list of ideas here that we've come up with today. Bum, bum. Boo, boo. Did you know people who eat medium rare chicken are on the low intelligence list? Probably, yeah. I just as a heads up, I generally would not pick your chicken medium rare. Don't do that. Could you imagine like going to a restaurant and being like, yeah, could you cook that chicken medium rare, please? Thank you. They'd probably look at you like you were crazy. Extra salmonella. Thank you. Okay, these are all good names. Extra raw with a side of bleach. No. Don't order that. That's how I would define this conversation. That's what it feels like. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, okay. Sorry, I'm combining some of the things that we've come up with today. Dun, 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 dun. I just wonder what we're capable of constructing in this game. Let's see. Let's see. Can we make things that are truly just like monumental? That's what I wonder. I also wonder if this game has the seasons. I wonder if they simulate it that much. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, it does, actually. Bum, 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 bum. Apparently, like, they did have, like, the snow. There was an event called Midwinter that added snowflakes blowing through biomes and snow on the ground. That's cool. I like that they have seasons. Cool. It'd be a shame if there's no snow or extreme heat. I have barely even explored the map, so who knows if there's deserts and stuff like that. Oh, today's Friday, isn't it? Today's Friday. I just realized. Obviously, it's Friday. That means Icarus tonight. My off-stream Icarus, man. Let me tell you guys, because I haven't been uploading it. That game's getting really hard. Really hard. We were like out in the desert, we were stuck out there, and We have to get back home. And somehow we're gonna run all the way back to get back home from the desert. I'm not looking forward to it. I know it's gonna suck. We have to. And it really sucks that they don't have a shortcut to get from the story area to like back home. Like, the fact that we had to go all that way just to get quests. Like, do they want us to relocate our base to that biome? I don't know. Base world or new DLC? The new one. The newest expansion. Let me tell you, there's a lot of walking. They should have called it Walking Simulator DLC. There are no shortcuts. You have to go on an expedition and pack tons of food, and you're gonna be out there for a long time trying to get to where you want to go. Bum, bum. Bit of a drag. I could just run Bitcraft in the background. You know, get some work done while I'm slogging my way through Icarus. You could multitask. Maybe. Bum, bum, bum. I don't want to get everyone, but early access games are a gamble. I've heard about the game as well. I'll tell you an early access game that has been fun. It starts with a B and ends in Idcraft. I bet you'd never guess. Valve should add auto refund if there's no development after 4 months. Wouldn't that be nice? If no updates after X time. There are some games that do that, and it's so annoying. You just stay in early access and they abandon it. His solo dev is understandable. A good example. Maybe not a good example, but like, okay, so there's this game called The Fermi Paradox, which I played on the channel before. Updates with that game are like once a year, maybe twice a year. It's a very slow going project, but they're a very, very small team. Like, just a few people, I think. One of them gets sick, they have to stop everything. Excuse me. You don't care about my timer for summoning? You still hate me? Why? How come? My intro sucks. Aww. Oh, my feelings are so hurt. My intro exists because I'm getting things ready. And that's what the timer's for. It's not just to inconvenience you, I promise. That's okay. I'm still living rent-free if you hate me. Let's see, what time do I have to go tonight? You still hate me, then why are you watching? If you're being serious, then why are you here? But if it's like a joke, like a bit kind of thing, then I don't know, I guess I missed the joke. I'm death. Seriously. Okay. Oh. And your background's stuck. Alright. Well, okay. Now that you have thoroughly embarrassed yourself in front of the whole internet, I'm gonna ban you. It was fun. But like, if you really feel that way about me and about what I do, you can fuck all the way off. You don't have to watch my streams. Oh, God. Goodbye. Oh, that was fun. One day I will get all this stuff updated, but I mean, if If it sends you into all caps mode, man, you got problems. I'm not gonna solve them. What happened? Someone came into stream and was just like, "Your intro sucks and I hate you, and your background sucks." And so I just was like, okay. Oh my god. So funny. Went for a drink and missed the Sergio guy. It's okay. It's fine. I got thick skin. It's been a while. It was nice. I enjoy playing with my food for a little bit. You know? And toying with my prey. And then I rip them apart. It's fun. It's been a while. When you get popular enough, there'll be haters as well. I hope so. I'm looking forward to it. Because their lives are sad enough, they start shit with random people, yeah, over nothing. One of my favorite people that came into chat, came in and accused me of being a lesbian in all caps. It was so funny. I just started laughing. I couldn't stop laughing because it was just. It's like, not only am I the farthest thing from that, but also like that's an insult to you. Yeah. That's the best you got. I don't know, like there was another one that was like, "You're kind of fruity." Like that was their insult. You're fruity. Okay, come on now. Really? I'm disappointed. Say it. Come on, say it with your chest. I don't get that one. I don't either. It's some boomer thing. I don't remember what he said. It was like, you're kind of fruity and I hate that. Why are you? No, he said, why are you gay? You're kind of fruity. Why are you gay? Oh my god. Why are you banned? Oh. He was memeing. No, he definitely wasn't memeing because he went on about like talking about how, you know, it's something about me being pathetic and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh honey, you're right about one thing. I am gay. You know what a dominant top is? You have crawled into the wrong demon's lair if you think for a second. Oh, I had fun with that guy. I made him very uncomfortable, and then I banned him. It's fun. I love it. Does not bother me. Because I grew up dealing with way worse. I grew up hearing slurs and getting in fights with like my cousins and shit. So try me. Fucking try me. My life has turned me into a survivalist. I'm very desensitized. I believe their teens being dumb with people trying to get a rise out of you. Well, yeah, well. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I do a pretty damn good job of humiliating them. They're not really getting a rise out of me. I'm not angry. I'm just more like, okay. Do you wanna just completely humiliate yourself in front of everyone? Go ahead. Here's the mic. Alright, your time's up. Goodbye. Because they expect me to be angry. They expect me to be like, oh! But then I'm not. And then they get flustered. Aw. Try harder next time, honey. I've seen everything. I've had people try to get in. Most of this is on the YouTube side, by the way. For whatever reason. I've had people try to get through the filter and like try and type out the N-word one letter at a time on each new message. People are crazy. I don't get it. Got nothing else to do with their lives. Well, I do get it. It's because they have nothing else to do with their lives. They have zero ambitions. So they gotta tear people down who do have some. That's okay, they can't climb this high. We're so high above them. They can't catch us. They try the funny and down themselves, exactly. That's the strategy I use anyway for like trolls and stuff. Unless they come at me with like a very direct slur, then they instantly, I'm like, okay, I don't have the patience to deal with you. But if they start whining and moaning about like that person, I'm just like, okay. Tell everyone. I'll hear you out for a little bit. It's all good. It's all Gucci. I will probably end stream though, pretty soon. Just because I know we got some Icarus going on tonight, and I think I saw stuff happening in the group chat. They're wanting to start a little early, and yes. We'll see you all again tomorrow at 4 o'clock p.m. Central. Wait, no. Tomorrow's gonna be weird. Tomorrow's gonna be kind of weird because, okay, so I have a family member from the Starfire family is visiting tomorrow. And I haven't seen her in so long. I'm so excited to see her. So my schedule's gonna kind of depend on whenever this family member leaves. Not 10 a.m. No, I'm not a morning. I told them, like, I'm not a morning person, so you're not gonna be visiting in the morning. But whenever they're out of here, out of my hair, then I'll go live. It'll probably be sometime after 4 p.m. It'll be a little later. I'm gonna be running later, probably. But tomorrow's Saturday for me, so it'll be Sky. So when you see me again, it'll be Sky time. Sokar, you kind of remind me of that song, I'm Still Standing by Elton John, I think. I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Is that Elton John? I don't know that much from Elton John. Don't you know I'm still standing, better than I ever did, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid, still standing here after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. Yeah, I'm still standing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still standing. Yeah. Is that how it goes? That's the Sokar version. It's standing man emoji, that's what I am. You can't bring me down, not your plan. Still standing. Hey, listen, I'm gay as hell, and you know what? You might be as well, because you're so full of anger. You're probably repressed. It takes one to know one. I'm still standing, yeah. That's what I tell my haters. Okay guys, for real though, I do go. Me go now. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Remember that you deserve to be loved and you deserve to be happy, okay honey? Anyone tells you any different, anyone tries to get under your skin and say, "Oh, your background sucks, your intro's ass." You tell them, and listen, be cringe and be free, okay? Be you, and wherever you are, whatever you are, try to be the good, okay? There's a lot of voices out there that are not good, that are loud and noisy, and I just want you to know that no matter what you're going through, it's the best day of your life, the worst day of your life, here at the sanctuary, you can find peace and calm and motivation. I will make sure that you know just how much you deserve to be loved and just how much you deserve to be happy. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, honey. Be gay. Do crime. Mwah, mwah, mwah.